right. I'm open to anything for what I'm gonna play here, guys. But personally, I would really like to play the Silent because I kind of want to check out the new Shiv build. However, I do have some more unlocks remaining on the Watcher, so I'm not opposed to that, and I still, believe it or not, have unlocks left with the Ironclad, even though we're Ascension level 2. But I'm kind of leaning towards Silent just to see what this new Shiv build thing is about. So let me know what you guys want to see played, or if you're okay with me just kind of playing whatever. Snacks, not snakes. On a plane? You are? Yeah, she is. Wait, what? Hell yeah! Hell yeah! This is gonna be an awesome day for snacks too. I think what's gonna happen is after my stream's over and Chris's, wow, I can't speak today. Chris's stream begins. I think that we might be playing A Way Out co-op for an hour or two. So I'm hoping that that's what today brings. Throw it, yeah, it's just open and knock on the door, open the door, and just throw back snakes in the house. All right, screw this. I'm playing it. No one has spoken. I really want to see this Shiv build. All right, we're back in this. We're playing some Slay the Spire. Trying on Ascension 2. The new update for the Silent. Embark on our journey. Let's see how this goes. Wish us luck. Yes, it looks like Twitch integration is confirmed and it is on. Hello again. Choose. Transformer card. Obtain 100 gold. Take 21 damage and a random rare relic. Yo, Electric Gamer hitting us with that love. Thank you. Thank you so much for that sub. Wait, did 11 gifted subs. Holy crap. Electric, thank you so much. Thank you, Electric. It's unbelievable. Your support is extremely generous and appreciated, I have to tell you. Thank you, Jossie, with those biddies. Oh, and the emotes. Hell yeah, guys. Farron, what's up, buddy? Alright, so also I can lose your starting relic with 2 additional cards and obtain a random boss relic. I'm kind of down to take the 21 damage, guys, to get a relic right out of the gate. I think we could survive. Or should we just take the 100 gold? Let's see what the map is like. I have nothing to spend the gold on. Farron, how are you doing today, guys? Thank you so much for being here and checking out an oldie but goodie. I'm probably gonna want to go towards the right. I have a fireplace pretty early on in. I say take the 21 damage, hit the first boss, do 2 question marks, hit this, get an item, rest up, some question marks. But no, I can't do that. I need some more elites.
3 cheers for an Electric Gamer.
Hell yeah, Varanon, thank you so much. Or thank you, Varanon. Thank you for those biddies, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, you got an emote. Nice. You're making Santa's Christmas fudge. Oh my god, that sounds good. Simo sent me a photo, I guess last night into this morning about fudge from Wales, and it was like, wait, hold on. It was. Maybe I'll post it or something. It was like Cinnabon. Where the hell is it? It looks so good. I don't even know where it was. Just crazy. It was crazy flavors, just all kind of wonkiness. I don't know where it is on my phone. Oh, here it is. It had cherry Bakewell. I don't even know what that is. Terry's chocolate orange sounds amazing. Cinnamon, raspberry white chocolate cookie dough. Oh my god, I love fudge. I haven't had fudge in a long time. Okay, so I could go this way and get all the elites, but I have to a lot of combats in order to get there. It'd be boom boom, a lot of combats, no rests really at all. This is straight hard mode. If I do this way, I almost rather just take the 21 damage and bust up the right hand side and not have to worry about all that combat. Then I only get 1 elite before fourth stage. Nah. I'm gonna take as many elites as I can in the first stage. Although they're kind of hard early on in. This is really tough. Because if I obtain the random rare relic, it's not a boss relic. It's an elite relic. Think we could do it? I'm doing it. What do we get? Whenever you discard a card during your turn, gain 3 block. That's actually really good. That combines well with Ring of Snake. However, it's not going to combine well if we actually do decide to go with a Shiv build. I know, I love that you guys are having a hooky day. Was there a reason behind that? I'm gonna get no, you're not doing great with dairy, but I have lactate, hey, right? Anyone wants to have that conversation. Alright, man, this is gonna be risky. Oh, whatever. Either way, we're doing this first combat. Let's see how this resolves first, because we took a ton of damage. So strikes looks I forgot that I have the the off-kilter art on some of these cards, so my strikes are now a slap across the face. Oh, it's so good. Sweet art on the defense. Gain a block, discard a card. The goal is to just go over here and kill somebody. So we're gonna kill the guy who's gonna try to hurt us. We're gonna weaken our friend here. I don't need to defend, so gain 8 block and discard a card. Doesn't matter what I discard, but the nice part about that is I gain the block from discarding a card now because of this. So I'm gonna look out for more of those as we go on. Cork! Oh, thank you for the lurk. TT Cork. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for that lurk, man. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for saying hello. I hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a good day. Alright, so we can get some damage in. I'm gonna get 3 block. I am frail right now, so I can get 6 blocks from the 7, 8, 9 block from a discard. Actually, I'll discard 2, so I'll be fine. I'll have 6, 7, 8, 12 block, unless these stack with frail. Wait, why didn't I get... Whenever you discard a card during your turn... Oh, it's... Okay. That doesn't count that way. I actually have to physically discard it. I thought it would be when I don't play them, it would work. There we go. So there's a lot I don't remember. That is for sure. I am going to exhaust the slime, because if I don't exhaust the slime, it comes back into my draw later on. If anyone has any questions about the game, it's been a while since I played. If you guys have any tips, feel free to backseat. I love seeing you all, and I'm happy to have you here, so... I will discard this, gain the block, take the damage, kill him up, and our first win. We took some damage, not too bad. Fill all your empty potions with slots with random potions. That's actually really good. I want to do that as soon as possible, so then I know where I'm gonna go. Gain 5 max HP, deal 20 damage, and gain 2 strength. The 5 max HP is going to be sweet. I'm just going to drink that probably right away. Alright, so now you guys can vote on what card goes into the deck. So you could skip by doing the number 0, or we can gain a skewer, dealing 7 damage X amount of times. A predator, deal 15 damage, next turn draw 2 additional cards. Or an outmaneuver, next turn gain 2 energy. And then Squirrel and I have had many conversations about outmaneuver. Like, I want to worry about this turn, not next turn. As much as I love that card for the extra energy, kind of leaning towards Predator, personally. It's even though it's a decently high cost, the extra cards can help us, especially be able to get that. We might be able to get the card that makes us be able to discard, which also gives us block, and then will also stack with, you know, its draw. It's pretty good option for us. Dealing 7 damage X times. If we're really going with a Shiv build, this could eventually probably be good for us. Thank you for the votes, guys. Okay, so now is the question. I'm gonna drink my fruit juice now. There's really no reason not to. It gives me 5 health and 5 max health. I have these 2 potions that I normally wouldn't have. So I'm gonna take the risk and pummel these fools. So I can apply the weak. I think that we could do this. I think this might be worth it. Thank you for the votes, guys. If you need me to increase the time it takes to vote, I can do that after the first match. But I think that we've set it to a pretty good amount of time. We want to get as much damage in as possible. I don't really need this. I might as well gain a block, discard a card. I don't really need to draw a card. I'd rather not accidentally draw a predator I can't play, so I'm not going to use Survivor. I'm just going to do this. I don't need the block because all he's doing is a negative effect on me. Also, congrats on the 60+ hours of Slay the Spire on stream, you madman. I know. I was nervous to start streaming. Truth be told, I was nervous to start streaming. I didn't really know what I wanted to play. I'm gonna avoid at least some damage. I'll take a hit, but it's not gonna be a bad one. I know I don't want to give him too much time because he gains 4. He ramps up in strength, but I know that we had a predator in our back pockets here. So next turn I gain 2 cards, which also means that I can discard a card to avoid all damage, and I should be able to kill him next turn no matter what. And I found myself just really comfortable with Slay the Spire. I didn't, you know, it's just a game that I'm always down to play. I thought the Twitch integration was a ton of fun. It's comfort. It's like my comfort zone. It's one of those games that if I'm, you know, like today with a headache, it's a game I can still jam with. Poggerson, hey, what's going on? Welcome in. It's the number in front of the card that you want to see put into the deck. I'm gonna try to see if I can go with a Shiv build, if possible. And welcome in. So this is our second combat. Number 1 for poison stab, deal 6 damage, apply 3 poison, always a good thing. Leg sweep, apply 2 weak, gain 11 block, which is a really nice card. Just a little expensive. And acrobatics, draw 3 cards, discard 1 card. This could pair well because we have tough bandages, so whenever you discard a card during a turn, you gain 3 block. So acrobatics is actually a really good card for us, only specifically because of the tough bandages that we have. Otherwise, I'm iffy on what this card is. But either way, I appreciate all of the votes, guys. And obviously, you guys are all going poison. Poison's always good to have. You know, you can't go wrong with it. Nice. Thank you for voting, guys. Okay, so just recap. We have some strikes in the deck that we haven't gotten rid of yet. We have our regular defense. We haven't done anything with those yet. We have the Survivor, neutralize a Predator, deal 15 damage. Next turn, draw 2 additional cards, and now we have a poison. Drink water. Hell yeah. Let's go, baby. We're gonna get him. Thank you, Pogger. How are you doing today? From the darkness, your arm pulls you into a small shop. As your eyes adjust, you see a pale woman in sharp clothes gesturing towards a wall of potions. Buy a potion now, she states. I have some gold. I'll buy a potion for 20 gold. Why not? We need them, actually. Bury in a bottle. When you would die, heal 30% of your max hit points instead. Discard this potion. I'll take it. Now I am good. Now leave. You exit the shop cautiously. This is actually perfect for us knowing that we're intentionally going towards these elites. Yo, what's up, Mud? Thank you for that lurk, man. Welcome in. Happy to see you as ever. Hope you're having a good day, my friend. All right, so if I hit these guys, upon receiving damage, it rolls up and gains 4 block once per combat. So I might as well hit it real hard and just kill it. I don't have to worry about him now. I can neutralize him. Probably should have done the bigger damage there. I'm taking some damage. I don't have any way to remove any. So I will take the block and the turn. Do I want to use any of these potions on these little guys? I guess I'll just get rid of a potion that I don't really need. Mud, I appreciate that compliment, man. Alright, so give him a big whack. Poison him up, and that's it. He's done. There's nothing he can do. We're golden. But we could kill him anyway. Might as well. Alright, so now we got a fear potion. Apply 3 vulnerable. Vulnerable creatures take 50% more damage from attacks. Or 2 strength. Strength, it's an extra 2 damage from all attacks. I mean, the 20 damage I'm gonna keep. The fairy bottle is essential for these elite battles. The nice part about strength is it's on every hit and it lasts the entire combat. The fear potion's only 3 if I can pop it off. Why don't we see what the card is first, maybe? And then we'll decide. I think that's the best option here. Okay, so Piercing Wail, we love this card. All enemies lose 6 strength this turn, and then you exhaust it. Quick Slash, number 2. Quick Slash deals 8 damage and draw a card. Not the worst considering what kind of deck we're trying to play in the long term. And Sucker Punch, deal 7 damage, apply 1 week. I would definitely go with one of these two if I had to choose. Piercing Wail for the defense. This for the build into what we're hoping to get, but we might not ever have. So this is guaranteed good now. This we are hoping would be good, but might not be. Strength over fear? Cool. Alright, so that I will not take the fear potion, and I appreciate your insight, my friend. Sucker Punch deals 7 damage, apply 1 week. Weakened creatures deal 25% less damage with attacks. So this is also a bit defensive. And we can't forget that we can always skip as well. If we don't like any of these cards, we don't have to vote on them. We can just skip and move on. Oh, I'm so happy to play this again. It's been too long. All right, so we're going to not take the fear potion. We're going to keep our strength potion. Which we didn't really need to use in that fight. I would use if I needed to. All right, we got to kill him really fast. I mean, I might as well just exhaust him to not. There's this. Oh, it's only for this turn. Never mind. Well, I gotta get the damage in as fast as possible before he robs me. Strike. Do I take the 8 damage to the face? Or do I just... I mean, I could just defend. Nah, I would need to do this, but then I'm nervous about getting rid of... I might draw the Predator. If I draw the Predator, I'm screwed. Or I could just do this now. Probably won't draw it again. Yeah, I'll take 3 damage. That ain't bad. Oh, I should have did a strike. I should have hit him. I should be able to kill him in time before he takes the rest of my coins. Predator. Or poison. 15 damage. He's dealing 11 to us. We only have 1 block, so we're definitely doing that. Hopefully that's enough. He's not running yet. I mean, even if he decides to run and we can't kill him, we're just gonna firebomb him. Worst case scenario. Which we have the turn to do it, so we're fine. He's dead. Strike. And strike. I'd have to get literally no damage cards on this draw for us to be worried. You know, he's defending himself, so, you know, somewhat concerned, but Predator, done. Oh, an ancient potion. Gain an artifact. We got our gold back. Okay, so, ooh, baby. Footwork, gain 2 dexterity. This is a power card, so if anyone's unfamiliar with this game, when you cast a power card, it's permanently on you for the rest of that match, for that combat. So this gains 2 dexterity. Dexterity will improve the amount from block. Heal hook. Deal 5 damage if the enemy has weak, gain an energy and draw a card. We didn't get the card before that would have applied weak, so right now this doesn't combo, but we can work towards it if we wanted to by getting weakness cards. And blur, gain 5 block, and block is not removed at the start of your next turn. This would be good if we had already had footwork, but you know, getting footwork first before blur probably be a better option. Heading to the store, nice, yeah, enjoy your trip. Safe travels, Jossie. Wear your mask. Thank you for the votes, guys. So I think that for me, I think that this is what I would want, but you know, I'm open to suggestions. Now, do we want to negate a buff? I feel like I'm not really worried about that too much. I'm trying to think what bosses are coming up. The next debuff, rather. Because this guy's gonna be the really hard-hitting dude. Ask and you shall receive, seriously. How you doing, Tom? What's going on? Oh, did you watch this video the other day? Or at all? We know who he is. We want that ancient potion. Is he gonna... Doesn't he put frail on me? I really want to get the damage in. I think I'm actually gonna... I might want to skip the ancient potion. I don't know if this is good for this first fight. The 2 strength is going to be really important for us. The 20 damage is going to be really important for us. Right? I'm actually... I have to admit, I'm kind of surprised that you hadn't seen it before, but I mean, I didn't see it until maybe 4 years ago or something like that. I don't even know. It wasn't that long ago that I saw it, and it popped back up in my feed somehow for whatever magical reason. Maybe because I've been watching so much Mandalorian and I was pretty hyped about it. Okay, this enemy intends to use a buff, so I might as well gonna strengthen right now, get that out of the way. I'm probably gonna firebomb him, but we'll see. We'll see when and why. So I'm definitely gonna Predator Strike him, get that extra 2 cards on the next draw. There's no reason to do anything but go in on him. Fortunately, I had a lot of my good cards out of the gate, but that's okay. We got a lot of damage in already. So this guy is frustrating because, oh, you know what? Artifact. Oh no, it's on him. It's whenever I play a skill, he gains 2 strength. We're gonna apply a weakness to him. That's gonna be really helpful. Oh, I forgot we had that card. You'll definitely poison stab him. I can gain 8, he'll gain 2 weakness, but then I'll also gain the 3, but I don't really know. I might be able to get that footwork now. I would have enough to play footwork. If I don't get footwork, then I'll just, I guess, just strike on him. I think it's worth it. I know he got strengthened, so I know that's not the best. Oh wait, what? Thought it was draw a card. Oh, never mind. I misread the card. First day. Whatever. I still have the block. At least I'm not taking any damage. Oh, not much damage rather. For some reason I thought it was draw. Either way, that's good. I'm getting the Yo, Coco. What's going on? Yeah, playing some Slay the Spire. This is an oldie but a goodie. So this footwork gives me to 2 dexterity. Yowzers. The problem is this is hitting us with 16 friggin' damage. I might not have the resolve to worry about that. 17. This would be 28 damage by the time he goes, which will guarantee his death the following turn. I think I'm just gonna face that 16 damage. The power's really not gonna help us here. We really don't even want to use skills very often. I could also just bomb his ass and just get it over with, right? Yeah, exactly. Predator and Firebot. That's exactly what I was thinking. Just bomb his ass and get it over with. Bye, Felicia. Ooh, I got a frozen egg. Whenever you add a power card into your deck, upgrade it. Awesome. A little late, but actually not late because that's the first elite of the game so far. So we're good there. That's a great one to have. Either way, I would never complain. Word hint. It is the word hint. It is a verb. All right, so yeah, I love this game too, Coco. If you have any questions about it, obviously let us know. The cool part about this is it's a verb is the hint. You've owned it for a year, basically didn't play for like 4 to 5. Oh, okay. Now I have 120 hours in like 2 months. Hell yeah. I'm excited about this update. You guys can actually vote on the cards that go into the deck. So if you vote number 1 in chat, we can put Poison Stab into the deck. Deal 6 damage, apply 3 poison. Number 2, all enemies lose 6 strength this turn and exhaust. Piercing Wail. And number 3 for Corpse Explosion seems to be getting a lot of votes. Apply 6 poison. Whenever the enemy dies, deal damage equal to its max HP to all enemies. Holy crap. That is good for multi-enemy fights. Wow, that is good. And we can also skip. So thank you for those votes. Yeah, I probably have a similar amount of hours into the game, Coco. I streamed it a lot when I first started on this channel. It's been a long time since I played it, but with this new update, I was excited to see the Shiv build get a little buffing for the Silent specifically, so I wanted to jump back in and check it out. You're gonna go? Okay, cool, Poggers. Thank you for stopping in. Thanks for saying hello. Thanks for the votes. Appreciate you being here. We're gonna be on pretty long today, Pogger, so if you have any time later today, Chris will be streaming a little bit later. I might be jumping in with him for a little bit. And then we have movie night tonight as well, if you're interested in that. I like to watch her a lot. I think that the Defect is probably my favorite. After playing the game so much, I used to hate the Defect, and now the Defect's probably my favorite of all of them. But the Watcher I like a lot. It's just I'm not used to it. I'm not quite used to it. Hey, but you know what's cool about the Watcher? The first time I played it, I think on stream, I ended up winning. I ended up beating the game with him in like my first run, which is pretty awesome. So she's really good. She's a really good one. Is that too? It's too general, right? It's the verb. It's a verb that generally has to do with someone's demise. There you go. A full hint. All right, so what do we have here? Each combat start with 3 thorns. I really wouldn't mind that. Start each elite combat with 2 strength. Also would not mind that, considering I am an elite hunter. I don't know what I want to pick up here. You should have thieving. If you guys have any suggestions about what's here, definitely let me know. I am open to options. Going up one thing real fast in our Discord. It usually happens, the higher up you are, the more effective this is. Is the second hint. Sling. But thorns is so nice though. If I take the sling, I wouldn't have price for anything else. I mean, I don't want to get hit. Thorns. I believe whenever receiving attack damage, deal it back. I'm not really gonna stack thorns any other way though, right? Yeah, you're right. So I'm not gonna be stacking thorns any other way. And we have an elite combat. I might be wrong about the word, to be honest with you guys. I feel like it technically is a noun that describes the use of a verb. What am I gonna do here? This is gonna be really nice. Apply 6 poison when the enemy dies. I mean, there's a no-brainer. Oh, wait. We gotta get rid of that first. So he had artifact on, so I used a weakness to get rid of the artifact to then apply that. I'm going to face roll the 9 damage to get that dexterity back. Adverb. There you go. That's what I mean. I'm sorry. Right brain. How is the block engine to make those thorns sing? I mean, I kind of wish I took thorns, but I do like this because I do hunt elites a lot. I mean, it is an act of doing, though. And the higher up you are, the better it is. And it has to do with someone else's demise. So those are your hints so far for the word. Was there more than... No, okay. What's up, Gale? How are you, buddy? Also, hi. Alright, so wait, if I just kill this dude in the back, we're in it. Let's just get him out of the way. He's got, if I deal a little bit more damage to him, he's toasted. I don't have to worry about taking his damage. And he's gonna explode on these other fools. I really should have hit the guy in the front, huh? So he's dead. He's gonna deal 38 damage and kill him. So it's the guy in the front that I'm taking the damage, 9 damage from. Which is kind of a lot, but it's okay. I should have went after him as in the reality of the situation. And I have to remember to do that. Do the guy that has the most hit points, but I guess I was just trying to get the guy in the back because I knew I would be able to kill him faster, which that was a poor decision. But it's been a minute. I know, exactly, yeah. Exactly what you just said. Enemies in elite combats have 25% less hit points. I'll take that. Ooh, now I'm a severe elite hunter. I think we're fine though, so eventually we'll be able to heal ourselves up. So a slice deals 6 damage, 0 cost card. Always nice to have it pop up, especially because we're getting some decent amount of draws at the moment. Dagger throw, deal 9 damage, draw 1 card, discard 1 card. And Tactician, unplayable if this card is discarded from your hand, gain an energy. I mean, we are looking for some discard cards because we have this tough bandages. Whenever you discard a card, you gain 3 blocks. So that would be good if we found some more cards to do that, but I mean, I'd rather not play into that too much. There you go. This is probably good all around because we're drawing a card, we're discarding a card. It would also give us the 3 block and deal 9 damage. Kind of in agreement here, but this is probably the best considering that what we have. Plus, I have the strength on elites. Nothing crazy. Yeah, that was a mistake. I really should have corpse explosion in the front guy because he would have died. It would have done the 41 damage. Oh man, yeah, I would be so happy if that actually all comes into play. So 25 gold. Whenever you use a potion, heal 5 hit points, or just take the key now and get it out of the way. I know what the. This isn't Witcher. Whack. There you go. Wacky Wednesdays just for Gale. Whatever we feel like playing Wednesdays, Gale. What do we think? Should we just take the key? I mean, this is not the best. Key on the last, I know, right? Because you already have everything you need. But then what if something really good pops up on the last one? I know, it's the ultimate way to play. Whatever, I could use the hit points, you know what? We're running on fumes here. Yeah, you get the benefits the entire run. It's truth, and it's still early on in. Okay, well, Corpse Explosion's really not going to do anything for us here. So we can just go in on him, poison him up, get this thing going. He splits. Actually, yes, because Corpse Explosion wouldn't apply to... Once they split, they lose all of their negative effects, I think. If I can, I will. Why is your game so laggy? It doesn't seem laggy from my end. At least I don't think it is. It's running at 60 FPS. 57. It splits at half. So far, I don't see any. Dagger? Nah, I don't really need to. What will I draw into? I can draw into neutralize, so you know what? I will get rid of a defend, because we definitely don't need that. I can draw into a neutralize, this is what we wanted. Which I guess is not really helping us this time, but it's still free damage, hey? So now he's splitting, so I really want to get him down as much hit points as possible, so when he does split, those split slimes have the least amount of health as I could possibly get them to have. Yeah, it's running at a consistent between 47, it was the lowest I've seen, and 60 FPS so far. I haven't seen any issues here yet. Okay, so I can draw into possibly getting something. Do I even need this? I could probably kill him. Fairly, if I get a predator, I'm gonna be able to kill one in one hit if I'm lucky enough. So I kind of want to do this. I guess I should. Webcam is good, but the game is framey on stream. It's really subtle. Oh damn. I don't know, man. Is there a reason that would happen? I wonder. Yeah, I'll close Discord to help at least. I definitely don't need that open right now. Not until Chris is actually. I don't need that until Chris is around later. Oh, that's a good question. I am running it on windowed. You think I should just run it on... You have no issues you're on an iPad? Should I run it on full screen? Maybe is it the screen shake that you guys are referring to? Maybe that's what it looks like? But I know you guys are big brains. You would know what you're seeing. I don't really want to run it on full screen because then I can't like all tab out of it. I remember that being a nightmare. But we can try it. Losing VSync? Okay. We'll do that. It says restart the game though, hey? And turn on fast mode. Welcome back. Oh no, I do not want fast mode. Fast mode, literally, I forget what that even does, but doesn't it no, I don't. I think that just makes everything. No, I don't. That has nothing to do with the way it's running. Yeah, that just makes everything happen faster. No, my brain's too tiny for that. I think like cards draw faster or something like that. It's just so you can like speed through the game. No, it's not, dude. The game, no, it can't be all of that because the game is running fine for me. Let me get through this combat and maybe I'll just restart the game. It's also seeming it's weird because it's only oh. Now I lost my train of thought. Damn it. We're still good though. It's possible. I mean, I turned off VSync so I could just restart the game real quick after this combat and see if that helps. Not opposed to the idea. This will kill him in the back. Get him out of the way. I don't want to draw into the wrong card, but I can discard and gain some block. So at least I'll avoid some of that damage. That's not going to help us. So at least I'm avoiding... Oh, there we go. Problem solved. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. In the viewer end, we got 60 FPS, but 52 skip frames. I don't know if that's overall or within the last few minutes. It's awesome that you guys could even look into that. I mean, it wouldn't... If VSync will help, and I could just restart the game quick, I don't mind doing that. Take a really quick break, just restart the game, and see if that helps. If it helps, cool. If it doesn't, at least we tried, right? You guys can vote in. Flanchettes deal 4 damage for each skill in your hand, number 1. Number 2, Flying Knee. Also, Cthulhu, hello, by the way. Welcome in, buddy. Flying Knee, deal 8 damage, next turn, gain an energy. And Deadly Poison, apply 5 poison for 1 energy. Or we can skip on any one of these. Thanks for the votes, everyone. Appreciate you guys doing this. Yeah, I wonder what is causing. I feel like I almost feel like I remember this doing this. I feel like I remember the game doing this to us a long time ago, Gale. But I could be mistaken. Maybe this is something that we're used to with the game. I'm trying not to be hyper cyberpunk. I was actually watching Bike Man play that a little bit earlier today. All right, so let's save and quit. It looks fun. I think with the right person, the right mindset, the game could be a good time. I don't think I'm really excited to watch streams of it, but I would be excited to play it single player or just vibe out. All right. Did we? What card did we end up taking? I don't even remember. I'll just take the same one, I guess. Or we can revote, but I'm pretty sure it was number 3. Murderize it. You agree with Ponty about what? Wait, the elevator music is still playing? How is that even possible? What is happening today? There's no way. Unless you guys are hearing the game's elevator music. What? It's snowing right now? What is happening? What planet are we on? It is snowing. That's exciting. All right, so we're definitely gonna get a rest here. As much as I want to do anything else, we need our health. Wait, it is... Oh, it's not now. You're talking about elevator music. Okay. I was like, what? It is snowing. I just looked. You guys are really messing with my brain today, I swear. I can't. It already hurts. Don't do it. Every 3 turns gain an energy. Yes, please. That's a great thing for us. All right, so let's go kill this mega elite. We have the pot to do it. I mean, it's flurry. That's exciting. I know, yeah, but it is. Chris got the good snow the other day. Lucky guy. At the end of the turn, gain 12 block. So we don't want to wake him up yet. We just kind of want to stack poison in on him. But I guess he will wake up. I think he wakes up even with the poison, hey? Yeah, from our knowledge, yeah. I think he wakes up no matter what. This is gonna wait. This is gonna break it, but not hit him. So he shouldn't wake up, but the poison might wake him up. So I don't want to hit him again, because that sounds bad. I think that's when he wakes up. So I think I'm just gonna play cool. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Oh, he's up. Now I should have just hit him. Damn it. Watch me be just a little bit of damage away from killing him because I didn't hit him that one time. Well, all I have is defense here. I might as well just stack into him. I'm not gonna piercing wail him for no reason. I'll just take no damage instead, please. All right, so let me know if the game is running better, guys. I would assume it is. Let's hope it is. But if it's still not, if we need to fix something else, we'll work into it. Dexterity will help us. So don't even like playing the card. What are we? He's dealing 18 damage. We're discarding a card. We have 2 energy left. I'll discard strike because I can't play more than one of them anyway. Strike and we'll absorb some of that damage. Let our poison work its magic here on him. And again, I'm open to suggestions on gameplay stuff as well, guys. So, oh, I don't even need to block here. Let's absolutely poison him and whack him, and we'll get extra draws on our next turn. He's hitting us with a negative effect. I'm not so concerned about him. We might get a kill right now. We took some damage, but we might get a kill. Neutralize for sure. Dagger throw. We're gonna get rid of the defend because we don't need it. And dead. Well, he would have died with poison anyway. Oh, whatever you rest. It's funny. We keep getting good relics the one room after when we needed it. We got a key. Get that out of the way. So we have the first of 3 keys to get to the heart. Drink water. Hey, Carrie, what's going on? It's all good. Calculated gambles. Discard your hand, then draw that many cards and exhaust. That would be really good for blocking because we have tough bandages. So whenever you discard a card during your turn, you gain 3 block. So we could calculate our hand just to gain a bunch of block, which would be pretty nice. We have Endless Agony. Deal 4 damage. Whenever you draw this card, add a copy of it into your hand and exhaust. Interesting. And Dash. Gain 10 block, deal 10 damage. That's a great card. For 2 energy, it's kind of costly, but it's also what? Oh no! I wanted to look at the art. Ah, oh, shit. I didn't want that card. Oh, crap. What do I do? Go back? Can I go back? Hurry. Hurry, go back. This is the most debacle run ever. There it is. Whew. All right, votes are back. I just wanted to look at it more. Isn't it? What is it? Right click? Oh, there it is. Right click. Yowzers. This is what happens when you don't play a game for half a year. Like, why would I not put this art on? Why would I? Why? This reminds me of Missima. Get in your pot. Sorry I messed up the votes, but it looked like some of you guys were voting calculated gambles for good reason. But either way, you guys vote wherever you want. I'm open to options. And thank you for all being here. You know, whoever came in for this game today, hanging out, enjoying your Wednesday morning, evening, afternoon. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for hanging out with each other, too. I appreciate you guys being so welcoming to each other and warm. I love it. Oh, man, come on. Someone's got to break the vote. We can't let this go down to a 50-50. Someone get in there. Number 1, number 2. Do it. All right. Well, we got the card that I secretly wanted, so I'm okay with that. All right, left or right? Left is always right. A slaver. I'll take a slaver right now. I'm okay with this. Neutralize his ass. We'll get some block for free. Get rid of this piercing whale. That's not going to help us at the moment. Just avoid all of it with just this. This is totally fine with that. Getting rid of the defend. Striking him. So basically, I just worked into as much block as possible. I played all of the damage I could, really. I don't know about that Varanon guy, no. I think we can get a kill here? Nah. 13 damage. Well, there's nothing I can do to avoid it, so we're just gonna have to take the 13 damage and eat it. We only have an option. But I think we have a rest coming up. That should help us. Stabily stab. I kind of want to do it just to see how good it is. Let's just for the fun, discard your hand, then draw that many cards and exhaust. Look at that. How many? Ooh, baby! Full hand, 18 block. That's pretty good. Imagine I didn't have enough damage to kill him after all that. Ooh, piece of candy. Yes, please. Peppermint patty. Blessing of the Forge. Upgrade all your cards in your hand for the rest of combat. Oh my god, this is so good. Upgrade all the cards in your hand for the rest of combat. Oh, it's a potion. That's still really good. That's good on like as soon as the game starts. Like whatever opening hand we start with on the boss. That's what I'm taking. A catalyst, double the enemy's poison exhaust. Number 1. Number 2, a 0 cost 6 damage slice. And 3, flying knee, deal 8 damage, next turn gain an energy. Or we could skip. Number 1, catalyst. Number 2, slice. Number 3, flying knee. No, it was a good choice for you, Biscotti, to feed me this candy. Thank you. I love them. They're perfect for the winter. Chibi, how awesome was that game last night? Any of you guys who caught that D&D game that we played last night? I'm only asking Tibby specifically because her brother plays in the game with us. But, holy crap. That was such a good episode. Tivy's brother is Ruby, the turtle, if anyone doesn't know. It's my favorite character in the game. Above and beyond my own. I love that turtle so much. I'm going to rest. I need the hit points for the boss. Why is it a boss? Who knows? Alright, so when he summons all of his little bubbles, should I do the catalyst? I mean the what is it called? Should I put Corpse Explosion on that? Thanks for redeeming that. It's been a minute. All right, so we're gonna Blessing of the Forge right away. We're gonna upgrade everything in my hand because we have the most amount of cards that we're going to have in my hand right at the beginning because of the extra 2 cards. Yeah, some of those people are still relevant. It's true. So I might as well gain that 3 dexterity now. There'd be no reason not to. I'm gonna stack in that poison. Again, no reason not to. 20 damage, I'll take it. So that's a pretty solid first turn. None of those other cards are too helpful for us as this goes on, but it should be enough to do something. Oh, so they don't count as individual creatures. So there's our answer. For some reason, I thought the bubbles, my memory served me, I thought these were individual creatures that I was able to attack. It's more evidence that Keanu Reeves is an immortal vampire. I am really excited about the new Matrix. I'm kind of forgetting how this works. Is he doing the most damage he's going to do now? Right? Because then I have some time to, like, tank hits, right? Double the enemy's poison and exhaust. I don't think I want to do that because that's only 12 poison now. So we're going to hold on to Catalyst. I guess I'm going to discard a card. Corpse Explosion's really not going to help us here, as far as I know. 24 damage. I need 10 more block in order to take nothing. I can't really do that. So I guess I'm just gonna go in on 2 strikes and just take the 10 damage? Yeah, new Matrix. Yeah, there's a new Matrix. It's already in production. In fact, it's gonna be out next year. It's releasing in 2021. Keanu Reeves is reprising his role as Neo. And I'm stoked about it. I think it's too soon to Catalyst. Take the 10 damage. Did anyone see the new villain's head? Oh, so that was the most damage he was gonna do. Damn it, I should have piercing wailed him. Drats! Calculated gamble is not really gonna help us here, as we don't... I mean, I would almost just do this just to draw, but I'll just whatever. Just gonna get 2 strikes. I wish there were the better strikes. Calculated gamble's really only gonna help us when we really need it. Maybe I should have just freaking Catalyst on him. Maybe I should have just did it. 10 damage coming at us. Can block it all here. Yeah. I'm gonna get rid of that burn. I don't want to deal with that. So that's good. So not only did we avoid the 3 damage, but we gained the 3 block. Not that we needed it anyway. This is so tempting. No, we'll block all the damage. Should I just do it? I mean, I have nothing else to play. I can't hold on to the energy. And it will be available on HBO Max. That is also true. And at the moment, for the foreseeable future, I have access to HBO Max. So we'll be able to watch it. Speaking of, I think there's going to be a lot of movies going on around the weekend of Christmas. And I don't know if anyone has interest, but I would like to watch the movie Soul. And I would also like to watch the movie, the new Wonder Woman movie. Maybe the day after, if anyone has any interest in those. Should I just do it? It's possible they have clones, like he's Droopy Dog. Actually, that's probably an extremely dated reference that no one will even know. I don't know what to do here. I don't want to just end my turn on this. I'm not going to take any damage. Should I just Catalyst for the 14? It's not enough. I feel like I gotta save this. I don't have that much. It's not like I'm running super poison. I'll wait. I know. Have you heard about the news on all the actors joining? So I am really happy. As many people know, I am one of the few people who really love Garfield as Spider-Man. So for me, I couldn't be any happier. I mean, I'm just playing the defense. There's no every 3 turns gain an energy. Is there any reason not to play these blocks or something like that? When you use a potion, you heal 5 hit points. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make a difference to or not to at this point. Yeah, no, Garfield the cat plays. No, Andrew Garfield. Damn it. Now, I feel like now I'll Catalyst if it pops up. 20 damage, I'll take it. Calculated gamble, I do not need to play. That would be sweet though. Maybe in the Spider-Verse. I think someone should do that just as a joke. I gotta kill him real soon. Neutralize, that'll actually work. I'll be able to break through his armor this way. I don't really want to hold on to this. I might as well just break through with some of that armor. Has 10 damage coming at me. I'll discard this burn to not have to deal with that damage. Then I don't take anything. And I will strike him. So we're up on. We're not dealing damage as fast as I'd want. I think at some point soon I'll Catalyst on him. Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll be able to put poison. Ah, man, I really wish I was able to put poison in him on this turn. I mean, I'll take the 20. I think it's... What else can I do this turn? Piercing Wail, not important. I have a defend, but the burn's still going to be in my hand, so I'm going to take some damage. I could also Calculated Gamble at the end of this, but I think I want to hold on to it just in case I happen to draw into it somehow 2 turns later. So I don't really want to waste that for nothing, for a piddly amount of damage. So I'm definitely going to Catalyst. Definitely going to strike. I'm definitely going to defend and avoid. I'm taking 2 damage. Not the worst. Oh, Corpse Explosion does poison? Ah, shoot! I didn't even see that. I haven't read the card thoroughly enough. Oh, duh. I did know that. I'm dope. Dang it. Well, we screwed that up. That's okay. I don't know why I forgot about that. That would have been smart. Thank you guys for trying to help. We gotta deal damage to him. As long as we survive, right? We're gonna get rid of one of these. Do a Mega Defend. It's gonna hit us pretty hard. I mean, we still have the potion up here. Anyway, I'm not really worried. We got him. Oh, he's dead. We beat him. As soon as his turn goes, he's toast, and we win. So I don't really have to do anything this turn. Good job, guys. Thank you for helping me build a pretty radical deck. I could have just ended the turn there, but the important part is we won, got a lot of gold, and we get to add a sweet card into the deck. And gamble for block, yeah, that would have been the best play for sure, Gale. But we did survive, and not even by the skin of our teeth. We just straight up we did fine. Moo, what's up? Welcome in. Corpse Explosion #1, if you guys want to vote for what goes in the deck. Apply 6 poison when an enemy dies. Deal damage equal to its max HP to all enemies. We have one in the deck already, just as a FYI. And Venom, whenever an attack deals unblocked damage, apply 1 poison. That's a power card for 1. #2 for that one. And #3, Adrenaline, 0 cost. Gain energy, draw 2 cards, and exhaust. Which I definitely love my adrenalines. How are you doing today, Moo? Tell us things. For those of you who are sticking around, thanks for being here. And place your bets. Place your bets. Place your votes. You can just type the number in chat just like Ponty did, #1. Okay, there we go. Thank you for the votes. Okay, so this is where we're at so far. Let's recap. We haven't gotten rid of any strikes. We haven't gotten rid of any defense. We still have our survivor, 8 damage discard, apply 3 week. Apply 1 week, deal 3 damage, 0 cost. Predator, 15 damage next turn, draw 2 additional cards. That's nice. We got some poison and damage on poison stab. Piercing whale reduces strength, basically our defense for a round. We get dexterity from footwork. Corpse explosion deals 6 poison, which I can't forget next time, and deals match when on death of the character that I deal this on, it deals damage to all the enemies equal to its max health. A dagger throw. Damage, draw, discard, apply poison. Calculated gamble that discards our hand and draws that many card that stacks really well with our tough bandages, which is our trinket that makes it so we gain 3 block for every card discarded. We also have 1 more power and venom. Whenever an attack deals unblockable damage, apply a poison, and we can double the enemy's poison with catalyst. So we're starting to lean into a little bit of a poison thing. We have some strength for elite fights. Elite combat's 25% less hit points. We have, whenever you use a potion, heal 5 hit points. Every 3 turns, gain an energy. Whenever you rest, 15 extra hit points. And whenever you add a power card to your deck, upgrade it, which I think we just did. Good call, Ponty. Hell yeah. What is the upgraded version of the card? What? The upgraded version does no different? What? What in the hell? Whose idea was this? I thought they patched this damn game. The hell? So the upgrade to Envenom does nothing different. Okay, so for these relics, we have at the end of the turn, you no longer discard your hand. Hold on. Well, I guess I can't go back now. Number 1, end of your turn, you no longer discard your hand. Number 2, gain energy at the start of your turn. You can no longer rest at rest sites. That's terrible. And number 3, gain energy at the start of your turn. Whenever you open a non-boss chest, obtain a curse. Oh god. So now we have the pillow that does nothing for us because we can't rest at rest sites anymore. Uh-oh. We are in trouble. I wish I could sell relics. Thank you for the votes, guys. The Venom costs less when upgraded. No, it doesn't, though. Because look, this is the regular version of the card, is 1 energy. And the upgraded version of the card is 1 energy. What? Oh, okay. Is that why? That's weird. Oh, so originally it's 2 energy? Okay, got it. That's weird. Why would it do it that way? Damn, it has been a long time since I played this. That I don't even remember that. That makes sense, though. Better than last night. Okay, though. I can relate to that, Moo. I had like crazy headache 2 days ago. Bad headache yesterday. And a mild headache today. So it's going away. It's actually not bad right now, to be honest with you. I want to spend some money, so I kind of interested in going this way. I want to hunt elites, so I can go hit 1, hit 2, hit 3, hit 4, if we can survive, which we can't probably because we can't rest anymore. But I don't know what we're going to do about that. Let's spend some money. I don't know how we're going to survive if we can't rest. I'm not really sure what... Gain energy at the start of your turn, you can no longer rest. I mean, gaining the energy is really helpful, considering we can just keep drawing. So maybe that's we'll just survive better because we have the extra energy to toy around with, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to go after the guy in the center here. I usually don't like doing that. And I'm just going to hit him a little bit. If I hit this guy just a teensy bit going onto the back guy, and then hit him with the corpse explosion, we're good. So whenever I get neutralized, I'll probably hit him in the back. So we want to get somebody out of the air. So as much as I want to play this, I actually want to do 3 attacks instead of 2. So with these guys that are flying, so if I deal 3 attacks in 1 round, I take them out of the air. So I'm going to poison stab him, jig him, take him out of the air, And I still have something to mess around with, which I don't want to play any of these cards. I just frick. I should have I should have used that. Now the 4 energy. That was a big oops. So what I did wrong there is because I had the 4 energy, which I'm obviously not used to. This is the first turn I had it. I should have played this first instead of a strike to deal the extra damage, and then not played a strike. So I could have done 1, 2, 3, and 4 rather than 1, 2, and 3 and nothing. So I basically wasted an energy. I wasted that extra energy that I had. So this is what we wanted, Corpse Explosion on this guy on the back. Can I kill him? But I'm gonna take damage in the front. Crap, hold on. This would be 16. If I would have just played that last turn right, I would have been able to wipe them all out right now. That because he would have had the little bit of extra damage, so when I doubled his poison, this would be 16. He would have died on the explosion. But now I only have 2 energy left. At least I'll avoid damage from the front. Ah, damn it, man. There's really no way of doing this. Spill for a sword. Yeah, I'm not. No, I'm not. No offense here. It's been too long, man. I screwed myself up really bad here. There's no way I can't take 12 damage. I have to kill him to at least avoid some of it, so ultimately I have to kill him. I'm gonna save my catalyst. Because this is an exhaust. What an unfortunate situation. By 1 damage. And it's funny because I remember I said I was like, I'm gonna go in on the middle guy, but I didn't go in on the middle guy because I know how the fight works where they like alternate. Damn, man. What a waste. I could have gotten that with a perfect too. Oh well, live and learn. Or die and learn. Actually, it's what this is gonna end up being. But at least I learned from the mistake, hey? Oh my god, Moo! Flexing that 10,000 dust. Moo, thank you so much. Thanks for being here long enough to collect that much and be able to just flex with it. I appreciate you, Moo. Thank you. Damn, man. I'm not gonna live that down. I'm gonna think about that. I'm gonna wake up in the middle of my sleep tonight. Like if I would have just played that round right. Dagger Spray deals 4 damage to all enemies twice. Eviscerate costs 1 less energy for each card discarded this turn. Deals 7 damage 3 times. Number 3, dodge and roll. Gain 6 block. Next turn, gain 6 block. So that's 6 block 2 turns in a row. Dodge and roll number 3. Number 2, costs 1 less energy for each card discarded this turn. Deals 7 damage 3 times. This and Dagger Spray. What do we take? Not a lot of votes, so I think we just took a random card. Yeah, I'm not worried too much. I mean, this is the first time I kind of already gotten a little further than I expected. Okay. What is going on here? We have a power card. If we pick this up, we finally get the shivs that we wanted. Shivs deal 6 damage. But we don't have any shivs. So there's really no reason to take it. I guess, what does it give us? It gives us a shiv? Oh no, it doesn't give us anything. It just gives us more damage on shivs, but doesn't give us any shivs. Let's see what's down here first. Start each combat with 10 block. We know we love the anchor. Squirrel has proven time and time again how effective this has been for us. So anchor I do love. Upon pickup, gain 2 potion slots. That is pretty nice because we have a way to heal with potions? Am I wrong? Didn't we? Do we? I thought we had a way to heal with potions. Whenever you discard a card block, whenever you add a power to your hand, upgrade it. Combat with 2 strength, elites 25%. Whenever you use a potion, heal 5 hit points. Being that we can't heal at rest sites, the extra potion slots might be worth it for us this time. Thank you for the... If we flexin'. If we flexin'. Timmy! Hell yeah. Again, thank you guys. Thank you for the support. Thanks for coming into the channel long enough. This is awesome. I know. Hey, Colleen, what's going on, dude? How you doing? How you feeling? Cards which exhaust when played will instead discard 50% of the time. That is pretty nice. Strange Spoon. Doing meth, not nice. I'm happy to hear that you're doing meth. As one should. Nah, I know the feeling, cool. I hope you're alright, man. Overwhelmed, hey? Loading up on pots is a smart move for sustain now, yeah. So we're gonna go pots. Okay, so we can also now remove, or we can grab another card here. Accuracy, as much as I want this to be a thing that we play, there's no reason to play it now. Snip, snip. Damn! Oh, damn! Wait, Veronon's just doing push-ups here in chat. With one finger. Flexing hard, and I love it. Thank you, Veronon. Remove a strike. That's exactly what I was gonna lead up to. Squirrel. I was gonna say we can get a card, or we can card removal and get rid of something that we just is not doing it for us. So I will definitely do that. And thank you again for the tips. As much as I wanted that anchor. Now, do we take a choke? Deal 12 damage whenever you play a card. The enemy loses 3 hit points. Oh, whenever you play a card this turn. So, if I play this at the beginning of the round, the maximum amount of cards minus the 0 card cost, possibly be another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 9 points, considering what I have in the deck, because I only have 1 0 cost card right now. So, unless I choked first, then calculated gambles, that would be a hell of a combo, hey? Opening round. Just opening around, choke, and then calculated gambles, redraw, and just get a bunch of block, and then go ham. Oh no, it's whenever you play a card. Never mind, not whenever you discard a card. So that doesn't help. Bungie, what's going on? Thank you for the lurk, Bungie, helping us with the lurk, man. Thank you so much for coming in. Hope you have a good day, dude. All right, so I'm not gonna take anything else. When I save my money, I'm gonna leave. Got an organic chemistry exam tomorrow and haven't had the motivation to learn it all. I would encourage you to study, dude. I hope you're not too nervous about it. Yeah, you're gonna need luck, hell yeah. Seriously, good luck. In front of you sits an altar and a forgotten god. Atop the altar sits an ornate female statue with arms outstretched. She calls out to you, demanding a sacrifice. Gain 5 max hit points, lose 19 hit points. That is not going to do anything for us. We don't want to lose hit points. We can't heal them. Become cursed. Oh no! Unplayable. At the end of your turn, take 2 damage. Son of a bitch. This is a really bad question mark room for us. We don't have a golden idol, so we're in a pickle there. We don't have the potions to heal. But we would gain max hit points, which is not really going to help us if we're taking all that damage. But the unplayable decay... My only concern is about that, Colleen, is that we have this coffee dripper, so we can't rest at rest sites. So as tempting as that may seem, we might not be able to get that those hit points back very, very easily. And we don't have any heals really in here. I know, and the long-term decay is going to hurt more, but I could maybe possibly discard that with some of these other abilities, but that's not guaranteeing. You know, we only have 2 cards in our entire deck that enable us, or 3 cards technically, but 2 that we would use regularly that would enable us to discard. The odds of having both of them is kind of rare. So we decided to take the damage. You stand upon the altar and cut your wrists. As blood spills out in sacrifice, the arms of the statue reach out and close in around your eyes. Everything goes dark. You wake up a short time later, feeling a new potential surging through you. Surprise! Butt sex. Angry avocado. Alright, so he has got armor. We definitely just want to poison the crap out of him because he's got plated armor to the start of its turn. It gains 14 block, receiving unblock attack damage, reduced plating armor by 1. So we're definitely going to try to stack in poison as fast as possible. He's dealing 14 damage to us. We're going to have to block that. I can definitely block that with some of these. I could potentially just calculate a gamble now and avoid that damage and see if we can harvest for some poison, which I think might be the mission here. I don't see this fight lasting too long, provided I can get poison in him as fast as possible. And as tempting as some of this is, it says receiving unblock attack damage reduces plating armor by 1. Although I could get damage through to him. If I Survivor, it's 8, 9, 10, 11 block. Would have enough with these 2 to then strike and just remove. Well, actually, no, I wouldn't be able to strike. Yep, I'm gonna stick to my. Oh, wait, no, we have the poison right here. I keep forgetting. It's just 6 poison though, but poison's poison, hey? That still doesn't give us enough to block. I could Predator first, and then calculate a gamble. Predator's just sort of expensive, but I guess whatever pops up at that point, I can play. So that is a good point. No matter what it is, I'll be able to play it. I would just suck if it's 2 poisons instead of 1, you know? But it's still a lot. It's a damn good amount of damage. We're gonna go for it. Nope, and I ended up getting no poison, so this actually was a great play. It's 10 damage that he's dealing to us, so I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to do defend, so I don't even remember taking Dagger Spray, to be honest with you. I think that was the one that we didn't end up getting any votes in. I know, the Angry Avocado! It's him! Thanks for the hints and tips, guys. Alright, so we gotta get that poison in. He's dealing 14 damage to us. We could... Let's see, let's plan this out. So we're definitely gonna do this. No matter what happens, I'm playing this card. So let's just get this out of the way. Well, I think I might go a Dagger Throw to harvest for more options. I have the footwork will give us to 2 dexterity. The only way I can block some of that damage is by footworking and then this. Or maybe I'll get lucky and I'll draw something that gives us either poison or more block. So even though this doesn't deal enough damage to break his armor, let's defend. Dang it. I don't think it's too early to Catalyst on him, so I'm gonna get rid of the strike. I got it. Maybe I should have just did the two defense. Nah, it's the same thing. That'll help me in the long run. Have you played Downfall yet? No. No, I have not. Okay, we want to Envenom now. Although, Envenom's not that great in this particular combat, hey? We don't have any way to avoid that damage. We're definitely going to Piercing Wail him, unfortunately. We can avoid some of that damage, at least. But at this point, we might as well, because nothing else is... We're going to play every card, so it doesn't even matter. Ah, damn it! I messed up again. All right, so where I messed up there, I should have struck him first with these two, and then hit him with Dagger Spray to get the extra poison in, and also reduce his plated armor again. It's always fine. As soon as I make the mistake, like while I'm actively making the mistake, I'm like, oh, you shouldn't be doing this right now. But you know what? It helps me. Making the mistakes are actually helpful in the long run, because at least I'm realizing what I'm doing and learning from them. Okay, so 14. If I double now, let's search for more poison. This will break his armor. Yes, we got a poison. Let's see. If I give him 6 more poison, which should be 8. Oh wait, no, it's not 6 more poison. It's 11, 22. We're gonna get a kill right now. Which means, no, we're not, because we don't have enough. Well, we're not gonna do 8, 19, 11. If I have 11 in on him, he's got 31 hit points. If I have 11 poison in, that means I only have to deal 20 damage, which I can't do here with this. So I have to block some. Oh, so you're saying don't do this? Okay, I see what you're saying. Either way, I have to get rid of it. So you're saying deal the 15 damage first and then Catalyst. Got it. Oh, I forgot about the, I already forgot about Envenom. So just enough damage. Fear Poison. Oh, Poison Potion, sorry. That's good. Now we can get hit points. I like it. Thank you, Lulu. Alright, so, Piercing Wail, which we have one in the, it's a defensive card. All enemies lose 6 strength. Exhaust this after you play it. Always good to have. A Dagger Throw, dealing 12 damage, drawing a card, discarding a card. This particularly works well because, one, it's a cheap cost. It allows us to draw into something that we do need, and also gives us the opportunity to get block from discarding it. So that's a great card for us as well. And dodge and roll, gain 4 block, next turn, gain 4 block. It's not upgraded. So I'd rather, out of these two, I would definitely take 1 or 2. I'm kind of leaning more towards the Dagger Throw, but that's really up to us. If you need to see the field, oh! What? I will look out for that. I don't think that I've ever done that before, Gail, and I appreciate that info. And thank you for the votes, everybody. Appreciate you doing that. Moo, have you played this game before? Definitely worth a try. It's easier. It's easy, but so well made. I don't think I've heard of it before. Colleen, would you be able to possibly either DM me or put a link to it in chat so I don't forget to check it out? I would be curious to see what the game is. I don't recall. I don't remember it. So if I go this route, I'll hit 1 elite and possibly 2 elites, but if I go to the left here, I'll hit this elite. We're elite hunting. That's what we want. We want to elite hunt. I know it's kind of silly to do that with our low hit points, but we have to. As you continue to your ascent, thick black smoke begins to billow out of the ground, and walls around you coalescing into 3 mass forms that start to speak. Another puppet of Niao, I think. Agreed. She always makes the funniest toys. You ignore an oversized grin, and the third addresses you. Ignore the others. Would you like a taste of our power? Receive 5 apparition, lose 40 max hit points. Yes, that sounds great. Intangible and exhaust. Intangible makes it so I don't think I can. I don't think I die. But if I don't play the card the time I draw it, I will lose it, I believe. I've seen Gordian Quest. That is the one that you guys have, and I believe Chris has played on stream. I've seen that game before. It's like it has the art of Adventure Time or something like that. Is that the one I'm thinking of, or am I thinking of the wrong game? Yeah, I love the game. I'm assuming I should reduces all damage taken to 1. I mean, I can't heal anyway, but that just seems so risky. 40 max hit points. That'll leave us at 40 total. Which, in theory, I'll be almost at full health. That sounds pretty nice. I know, that's what I'm thinking. It's pretty good with no heals. But I do have heals on potions, so I can always heal that way, but I'd have to find them first. But you only get 5 of them. That's the ticket. I'm only gonna have 5 on me. I've never played with it before. Dagger, we pretty much are today. I appreciate you coming in, Dagger. Thank you for hitting us with that 24. 1 health is all you need. I know. Okay, never take it if your build isn't laid out for it. What would be a laid out build for it? That would just be too risky. I want to see if I can get a win somehow. Or it's where you play as the Spire, or agents of the Spire, rather. That actually sounds pretty rad. Cause then, oh, what's up? Magic, what's going on? How disappointing. You will join us sooner or later. The shape fades away, leaving only unnerving laughter ringing in your ears. All right, the 25% less damage is pretty nice. So here's the deal with this. I feel like I'm gonna corpse explosion the little guys, right? Because corpse explosioning the big guy, everybody dies anyway. So I can just use these little dudes to kill each other, I think is the key here. I am. So, oh, guys, thank you so much. Hopefully you're having fun. Thank you for redeeming that. For those of you who don't know, Dasheen, or my cat, was our homie and the channel. And I would appreciate it if any of you guys have pets at home, if you could just take a moment and give them some extra love in his honor. Possibly some boops, some treats, some pets, anything of the sort. Very much appreciate it. So small deck, a lot of draw, energy sustain would be a good build for apparitions. Hell yeah. Yeah, and lots of damage there. So let's just kill this guy, right? I mean, let's just get that, we'll get the damage in with these dudes. I think this is the key. So I just need to deal 6 more damage to him, and then we're good there. Which I can technically do with one of these. But we'll just strike him, I guess. Shaboom. So now I don't have any more damage I'm worried about, because he's gonna die, hit him, and hit him. So now I can just deal the free damage to this. And I will also dagger throw? I guess I should have dagger throwed first. Hey, dang it. What a shame. That would have been clutch. Well, whatever. Actually, yes, it would have been more damage than 6. Oh well. Doesn't matter. I'm just constantly making mistakes. How much better is this game when you don't make constant mistakes? I should probably put vulnerable on him, hey? Just to get this out of the way. So let's throw this vulnerable potion on him. I should have done it before. That'll heal me a little bit. Might as well. It is a boss. There's no reason not to. Let's draw a card. I don't need to defend, so we'll get rid of that. I would have loved to see an extra damaging card come into play. Alas, we did not get it. He's going to summon 2 more guys. We should be able to get a kill on him this turn. Let's hope for the best. Calculated gamble. Well, crap. This is specifically with dexterity. Dexterity improves block gain from cards. We are in a pickle. I mean, I can avoid a lot of this damage. Wait, hold on. I might be... You know what? If I redraw on everything... Thank you! Ah, hell yeah! Oh wait, I can hit the eyeball. Thank you so much for those biddies, Dagger. Where's that eyeball, Gale, that you mentioned? To see the playing field. Yeah, I like the dino badge as well. It is really cute. Oh, that's the game I'm thinking of then. What's the one that you or Meteor Fold Crummit is Journey. Oh, got it. Gordon's Quest is played like Slay the Spire, but it's an RPG element, leveling up skill trees. That is pretty cool. I would like that. It's just funny, there's so many games like this. It's like almost a scenario. It's like, why not just play this game? Okay. So this gives me 1 poison. So if I play this out, I could deal 15 damage with this. That's 2. 6 damage. And then 15. Let's see. 15 damage. Maybe what else could we possibly draw? Because we're going to be drawing 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 1 more. If we got a dagger throw, that would be clutch, but that's too risky. We're going to be drawing 5 cards if I do this. What I'm thinking about doing is calculated gamble to draw into this. This will definitely get these 4 at least. I can deal 15 damage to boss. Oh, wait, he's vulnerable. He's vulnerable. For 2 turns. So it would be 15... I might be able to get the kill. I think I'll be able to get the kill. Oh, this is so risky. Do Survivor first. What if I did it? Wait, hold on. No. I don't want to do Survivor first, right? Because I need I need the 2 damage from this. It'll be 15. At least 20-ish damage. No, this is enough. This is enough. If I don't do anything, I hit him with this, I hit him with the poison, and then double the poison, that should be enough damage. I think. I don't know. Let's hope. 17? Yes, there it is. 5 poison. I mean, he's dead anyway. Poison first. Dead. These guys run away. Yes! Moth Zombie! Thank you. Oh, with the Prime as well. Hell yeah. 3 months. Thank you so much, Moth Zombie. I really very much appreciate it. You could have just poison stabbed. Hey, you know what? At least we did it. At least we got through it and didn't take all that damage. That is clutch. Guys, if any of you in chat don't know, if you link your Amazon account to your Twitch account, you get a free sub every month. It's exactly what Moth Zombie just did, and he applied it to Shake the Box, which is really freaking awesome. So thank you for taking your free sub this month and applying it to Shake the Box. That is really appreciated. It's free for you and very helpful for us. So thank you. So you said, yeah, Downfall you play as though Act 1 bosses in the whole map was upside down. Oh, so it basically is like a second version of Slay the Spire. All the events in different... Actually, that's pretty rad. It's a Slay the Spire. It's themed and Slay the Spire. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain a dexterity. Yes! 5 dexterity. At the end of your turn, lose 5 dexterity. This is going to be really good for us, even if it's just for the heal. More potions, the better. Yo, you didn't realize that minions died when he dies. Yeah, that's why I did that. I just wanted to get him out of the way. My focus was to focus him down just so I didn't have to worry about any of that damage. Was really what happened. Thank you, Varanon, for those bits, guys. Very supportive. Thank you so much today. Love the stream. You guys are definitely my favorite. Hell yeah, Moth Zombie. Thank you. It means a lot. It really does. We're having a good time. I appreciate you guys having a good time with us. Blade Dance, number 1. You guys can vote in chat if you're interested in adding stuff to the deck. Blade Dance, add 3 shivs to your hand. It's what we wanted from the beginning and never got. An 8, deal 15 damage and exhaust for 0. It's a free damage. And 4 block with deflect. Definitely one of the first 2. The Kunai is really helpful with shivs at this point. So these 2 coming together at one time is very helpful. But they also pair well with the backstab because it's a free out of the gate 15 damage. It's buffed. So either way, those are 2 phenomenal draws for us. The question here is go to this rest site. I guess we might as well just go there and upgrade a card instead of taking a question mark. I would love the heals, but at the same time, if I go there, I can upgrade a card. For instance, upgrading Blade Dance and see what we can get out of it, or upgrade Footwork and get additional return on that, which is probably what we're going to end up doing. I know, like, the fact that I got that is really important. Yeah, Blade Dance got the buff with the patch. That was actually one of the reasons why I wanted to check it out. Was because I think that you get an extra shiv with it. It used to be 2 shivs, and now you got 3 shivs, which is just enough for Kunai, because this is, if I just get those 3 shivs and they all get through, I gain an extra dexterity. But the upgrade on this would give us 4 shivs. Wowie, wowie. Or we can upgrade this and gain 3 dexterity. What are you guys thinking? Gamble upgrades to not exhaust. That is really good, Gale. I think that might be the ticket, because this is, so we could just shift, we could just siphon through. This is an insane. This card is probably one of the best cards in our deck right now, considering of the tough bandages. If we play this, I mean, that is the one. Yeah, good call, Gale. Good call. That's a really good card for us to have upgraded, because now we could just keep using that and just get as much block as we need whenever we need it, provided we have it. Corpse Explosion. Should we just go after middle? Actually, we'll go after front, because if we go after front, it's max hit points 50. It'll kill everybody because they're all reduced in damage already. In fact, we can go front or back on this one. Ah, shit. Are you saying for the upgrade, Cthulhu? Cool lead? I'm sorry. I can dagger throw and look for a corpse explosion. I think is definitely important. I might dagger throw to find 6. Wait, hold on. 6. 11. Imagine I was able to kill him right out of the gate. 6, 7, 8, 9. I might be able to kill. I might be able to do this. 6 damage. this is, wait, I really better pay attention to this. So 6 plus the 8 damage reduction, 9, 10, 11 on this, doubling it, and then dealing the 11 damage on top of it. See what comes out? Yeah, might get something awesome, agreed. Defend, no. So we need deal 20, hey, I have it. So this is 8 more damage, 6, 14 damage. I think I'm, I don't know. I'm too lazy to do the math now. Yeah, it was. Oh no, wait. Oh, what? Oh no. Uh-oh. Well, it looks like their bottle is coming up. What in my brain? Oh, because I doubled it. Ah, dang it. I thought I had one more. I thought I had, in my mind, I thought I had one more energy for some reason. What did I just use it? Haha. Dang it. I thought I had one more energy. Drats. We're taking a lot of damage. Whatever. At least we have our fairy bottle. For some reason, I thought I had the one more energy. That's fine. We're gonna kill him now and then be done with it. Whew, that hurt. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. Ooh, both of these together. A poison applies 6 poison. Nice. Yeah. Whoops. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're gonna survive. We'll survive this. We're gonna get through it. Draw a card. If you draw a skill, gain 3 block. Do I have how many skills? Do I have? I've got a good amount of skills. Finisher, deal 6 damage for each attack play this turn. Oh my god, Finisher is gonna be great. If we keep going that way. Unplayable. If a card is discarded from your hand, gain an energy. No. I'm thinking if we're gonna take a card, I would say Finisher or skip on this one. Someone, yeah, Queen's in on that skip too. Oh, dang it, man. My brain. I've messed up so much. But it's exciting, I guess, hey? Is that an energy potion? Yeah. It's an energy potion that we will definitely be using, probably, if not this next turn. What's coming up? Thank you for the votes, guys. Number 1, escape plan. Number 2, Finisher. Number 3, tactician. And number 0 in chat if you want to see us skip any of this. Oh, I messed up big time. But if we could just survive this fight for the elite, we're good. We're good. We got it. Warpaint. Upon pickup, upgrade 2 random skills. Okay. Of course that would happen. Why not? Why wouldn't it happen? I guess maybe I should have just taken the other thing. Oh, I hate this guy. All right, so he's got malleable. Upon receiving attack damage, gain 3 block. Block gain increases as malleable is triggered. Resets 3 at the start of your turn. Of course, now. Don't go for lead. No, we got this. I'm okay with dying. I think at this point we don't have enough blocking. So we have to hit him real hard because receives attack damage, gains 3 block. The weak is not really going to help us. He's not attacking anyway, so there's really no reason to hit him with that. So we're going to go in Venom. Actually, if I'm going to hit him 3 times, I might as well neutralize. Well, it doesn't really make a difference, but I might as well neutralize him first, then strike, then Predator. I think that was the right decision. Let's see what we're going to do here. 8 times 3. 4 damage. And calculate a gamble. And avoid pretty much all of it. Let's do it. We could Piercing Wail him first and then Calculated Gamble. No real win condition? Well, I guess we could focus. That's why we don't have to vote in every single time. 4 damage for each attack played this turn. Your attacks played. I could Piercing Wail him first, reducing that damage, and then calculating. But this will just, I mean, this will do it. So he's dealing 24 damage, so it's scarred your entire hand. So it's 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, and then whatever else I draw into. Or I could just defend, you know, I have, the problem is I have in dexterity block from cards. So I want to get my block from other ways. So this is really how I want to get my block. It's going to be a while before we see Piercing Wail again. That'll guarantee that we don't have to worry about the damage taken. And then whatever else we draw into, which... it's not much in the way of damage, at least I'll be able to deal it. As much as I want to get these... Actually, could just get those poisons in. Because we do... Poisoning him is... This is a really good person to poison. And we know that probably going to get a catalyst. So I think that's the ticket. Because I'm probably also going to get at least a survivor, although they're not going to deal that much. Otherwise, I don't have any other poison. And that'll give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 block. Alright. I'm gonna poison him with this. 3 block. Take the poison. Oh no, it's 6 damage. So yes, I can do this. That's all the block I need. And dagger throw is not going to get us anywhere. It's not going to get us something that we can play. So I'll add the 3 shivs to my hand. And then I'll gain a dexterity. That was pointless to even play that one, actually. I shouldn't have played the last shiv. Yeah, just gamble for the block. So I can poison him now. We'll deal 22 damage. Ah, you bastard. I could have put a poison potion on him. 2. That's what I should have did. Yeah, I know, it's so addictive. Check Downfall mod? Yeah, I will definitely look into it. I appreciate you. Oh, it's a mod. Oh, that's super cool. Hey, Croaker, what's going on? How are you? Ah, oh, dang it, man. I've messed up so much. I deserve to die if I die. It's 24. There's no way I'm going to avoid that. Just play everything I have, I guess. Dang it, man. Discard a card. 3, 6 damage. So close. Do I want to discard a card for the 3 block? Or just take this? If I... It's 9... 16... Or 3... Oh, actually, hold on. Every time I deal unblocked damage, it deals 1 less. Ah, oh, dang it, I should have dagger sprayed first, too. Ah, if I would have done the dagger spray first, I would have had double poison. 4 poison. I guess I do want a dagger spray to get the extra poison in. I should have defended first. Oh my god. So many mistakes. I should have defended first. It automatically discarded the other card. But it gave me 3 block. Instead of... Okay, I lost 3 block. Yes, it's all your fault. It is all my fault. Hey, you know, you did ask in the beginning. All right, so word hint. It is... We know it is an adverb. We know it's the act of doing something that will potentially harm someone else. The higher up you do it, the more beneficial it is. It can also be like another version of the word could be used as I could just end my turn here, as dismissing someone from a place in rank. But that's not the fun part of the word. Damn it, man. All right, so if we take the power, start your turn, apply 3 poison to all enemies, not just fumes. It is upgraded, which is really nice. Prepared, draw a card, discard a card, and quick slash, deal 8 damage and draw 1 card. Oof, we are in a pickle. We are in a pickle. So number 1, prepared. I've messed up so much in the last couple of games, the last couple of rounds, the last couple of combats. Praise it, Prophet. How you been, man? Katase, hello, welcome in, guys. Thanks for joining us today. Oh, so many mistakes were made, and I wanted to see what this deck could do, and I've only learned how to screw ourselves. And just, you know what it is? I'm trying to make it challenging. That's what I'm trying to do. Or not take a card. I can also skip. You can vote for 0. Also a viable option. Prophet, how you been, man? Welcome in, homie. Katase, also hi. Hello, my friend. All right, so we're about to get pummeled. I almost want to like let him kill me, and then use the potions. Oh, we're definitely gonna poison his ass. Like, there's without a doubt, we're gonna poison him. Get that going. He's dealing 12 damage to us that I can't even avoid. I can avoid some of it with Piercing Wail. It doesn't really seem worth it there. I could Dagger Throw and see what we find, which I think might be a good option for us. So let's Dagger Throw and see what we find. We'll do our better Dagger Throw. We're gonna fish for block. We got a block. We take 1 damage if we take this block, but we can also just apply our dexterity. At the end of your turn, lose 5 dexterity. Do I want to do that early on? So we're gonna get rid of this strike. Oh, there it goes. That's right. We're discarding a card. So now I have enough block. I don't have to worry about the dexterity yet. What am I doing? What? Of course I do. Oh my god. Why did I think I had enough block? What is going on in my brain? I guess I have to Piercing Wail. So awful. I'm so awful today. Oh well. Dagger Spray, I don't have that on right now. Nothing else I'm gonna fish into. I'm messing up so bad. This is so awful. Living. You just passed your state test. Starting another job that you're not gonna commit to. Got it. I love you. Good luck, man. That's exciting. Another venture. Are you hyped? I mean, this is the season to get into something that gives people health insurance or life insurance, right? You're in a good place. Oh, man. I don't have any defense, so now we die. I don't have any defense, so I believe this is over for us now. do my powers sustain? If I use a power and I die and I come back, are the power still active? Nice! Moo, awesome. That's gonna be really exciting for you. I know that you really don't want to though, but... Why then? The powers will still be active, so I guess I might as well just power up. Power up! And then I can add the shivs to my hand. I mean, I'm just gonna play everything, essentially, right? Frick. We'll play all these shivs, get in that poison. Sweet, sweet poison damage. We're taking the rip here. Not gonna use the dexterity potion, 'cause it's obviously not gonna do anything. That 5 health is not going to help us. We're gonna take all that damage to the face and die. So the reason why we didn't die is because we had the fairy in a bottle. So we're still in this. We're gonna neutralize and avoid some of that damage. Now we just have to defend for 15. Both of these will be enough to defend that entirely. What, like, is there a specific department that you're getting into at New York Life? Guess I can play everything, right? Man. At least we won the fight, but woo. Boy, oh boy. Calculated. None of this other stuff matters, but we'll just end our turn. Oh, we can still do stuff. There it is. The satisfaction of being able to chop them down on our own. Upon pickup, raise your max hit points by 7. Woohoo! We got a little bit of a heal. Yes, we got a heal. Yeah, is it like a department that you're going into, Prophet, or is it just like they're gonna see where they place you once you get in there? And that's nice because you're gonna be able to apply some of the sales that you learned at the dealership into this, I'm sure. Grand finale can only be played if there are no cards in your draw pile. Deal 50 damage to all enemies. Holy smokes. Number 1 for that. Finisher, deal 6 damage for each attack played this turn. That's kind of nice with the shivs. And add 3 shivs to your hand. I definitely say let's go number 3 because we have the Kanai. Every time you play 3 attacks, gain a dexterity. And every time you play 3 attacks, gain 4 block. So Blade Dance is definitely our winner here, as far as I Department of Dumb Fuckery. Yep, doing it right. Just gotta keep it on the edge, you know. It's when you're gonna have money to get into the classes. Got it. So you're gonna do like defensive driving horses, or just? Thank you for the votes.